You will have to give it to Joe Biden, folks. No, I'm dead serious. I never thought in my own lifetime I would see any US president beat Barack Obama as the worst US president of the 21st century. But Joe Biden, along with his Vice President Kamala Harris, didn't fail us.
We did it. We did it, Joe.
Recently, the Biden administration approved the upgradation of the F 16 fighter jets of Pakistan. Remember, these are the same upgrades which were halted under the Trump administration. Why? Because naturally, Trump called out the true nature of Pakistan. India, a key US ally, naturally protested against this. The Biden administration simply responded by saying that Pakistan desperately needs these upgrades to fight off against terrorists. I wonder which terrorist organizations have air defense systems to take down F 16s.
जनता को आप मूर्ख समझना बंद कर दीजिए। इस प्रकार की बचकाना बातें किसी के गले नहीं उतरती, लोग मजाक उड़ाते हैं।
But let me show you someone who can certainly take down F 16 fighter jets. Meet him. He is Wing Commander Abhinandan, who shot down a Pakistani F 16 with a Soviet era MiG 21. I don't know about the terrorists, but the Pakistanis are definitely afraid of Indian fighter pilots. Mind you, these upgrades come at a time when Pakistan itself is in a desperate need for funds. These upgrades will approximately cost Pakistan 450 million US dollars, and yet the Pakistanis are going ahead with it. Why does Pakistan need funds? Well, two-thirds of Pakistan is battling with floods. The Pakistani leaders are out there in the world with their famous begging bowls, begging to countries for aid. And yet, they want to go ahead with the upgrades of these fighter jets to potentially fight off some terrorist organizations who supposedly have air defense systems. Well, I wonder why no one in Pakistan is questioning their administration over this massive blunder.
Stop it. Get some help.
Let's come back to Biden. Well, this is not a problem just with Biden, but with the West in general. The West loves giving other countries certificates. The good puppies are given F-35s, while the bad ones are slapped with CATSA sanctions and coups are organized against them. Remember, Europe was very interested in making India pick sides between Ukraine and Russia. India made it absolutely clear to Europe that it will buy oil from Russia when it deems fit, and it will also tell Russia that it is not an era of war when India feels like it. India is not on anyone's side. Or more specifically, as Dr. Jaishankar says it, India is on India's side. This is no longer a unipolar world. This is a multipolar world with many power centers. And remember, India is also one of the centers for power. Biden fails to recognize the threat of China and focuses on Russia instead. Why? Because it will attract praises from the Democrat elites in Washington and also the think tanks. Biden thinks that this will translate into votes, which I can definitely tell you it won't. Moreover, it becomes extremely difficult for me to ignore the fact that the US does not have an ambassador in India for the past 1.5 years. The last US ambassador in India was Kenneth Juster, whose term ended in January 2021. The Biden administration recently appointed a new ambassador for Pakistan. I think the US certainly needs to rethink its Pakistan policy. Pakistan was the place where Osama bin Laden was found. Pakistan is the place where Taliban terrorists are harbored and trained. These same terrorists were responsible for the deaths of hundreds and thousands of US soldiers in Afghanistan. I, as an Indian citizen, am obviously worried about Pakistan. But you, as a US citizen, should be more worried about Pakistan. Why does your president always favor a country which has double-crossed the US whenever it had an opportunity to do so? You give it aid, you give it weapons. What does it do for you? It is a breeding ground for terrorist organizations. It votes along with China, who is clearly your adversary in the United Nations. Well, I think Biden is too captivated by the award he got from Pakistan, which is the Hilal-e-Pakistan. enough about India. Now let's talk about your other allies, namely the European Union. It was the Biden administration which let the Nord Stream 2 pipeline flow from Russia to Europe. For those of you who don't know what this pipeline is, this is a pipe that allows the supply of natural gas from Russia to Europe. I still remember this date, 21st of December 2019. Trump clearly said he won't allow this pipeline to go through because he understood the fact that this pipeline will give Russia a strategic edge over Europe whenever a conflict was to arise. So Biden, he gave Europe the permission to go ahead with this pipeline. He gave Russia all the strategic advantage, and now that the situation has heated up in Russia and Ukraine, there are reports that he ordered the US military to blow this pipeline up. Now I don't know what you think about this, but winter is coming and good luck to Europe for dealing with winter without Russian natural gas. Meanwhile, there are some foolish people all around the world celebrating this and thanking the Biden administration for this. Now, according to me, this is strategic schizophrenia. You think Russia won't respond? You think Vladimir Putin won't respond? They definitely will respond. And if they touch America's energy assets, there will be a chain reaction. And you don't want a conflict with Russia, especially during winters. I don't know what you think about it, but the last time someone tried to invade Russia during winters, it really didn't go well for them. The Biden administration looks completely clueless in foreign policy, at least. I doubt Biden is calling the shots in his own administration. This man looks completely clueless. Moreover, I doubt he is going to win the 2024 re-elections. Good for America, less wokery to deal with. So what can America do to retain its global superpower status in the world? Well, first of all, elect strong leaders who are reasonable. And second, I would say go back to your basics. That is God, guns and glory. So folks, that was the end of this video. If you did learn something new, hit that like button and also share this video with your friends. If you are new to this channel, hit that red subscribe button and the bell notification icon next to it to get regular updates about our channel. If you have views on Biden in agreement or even in disagreement with me, go ahead and write your views down in the comment section. I'll surely read them. I value your views and would love to engage in a constructive debate so that all of us as a community can build an unbiased opinion on world issues. Moreover, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. IDs are down in the description. See you again next week with another video. Till then, Jai Hind and goodbye.